Minute 38 of I Love You 3000 Minutes. I'm Brian.
I'm Richard.
And this is the podcast that traveled back through the quantum realm to rewatch the entire Infinity Saga from Iron Man 1 to Spider-Man Far From Home. This is the 38th minute of Iron Man 1. And before I ask you what happened, Richard, I'm actually really excited because I think that guy who might have gotten hit actually did do a little Matrix thing. We get a guy climbing off the ground and running away. So I think he actually got saved by the rock.
That could be.
Like if that rock wasn't hit, he would have been
beheaded.
Clotheslined. Yeah, beheaded. It would have been as if the real rock clotheslined him.
Yeah.
Just like a Lego piece. Head off. Or like The World's End, which also operates similarly. So many movie references. Follow me at Movies Are Dope. But what happened?
So he's stuck trying to get his arm out. The one dude gets away, like you said. That dude, or possibly another dude, sticks a gun.
A couple others were running away from him too. I noticed before this guy that you're about to talk about.
Yeah, and so he tries to put a gun straight to the metal golem's head, fires, and it just ricochets and apparently kills him.
It was a great idea. While everyone else is running away from the metal golem, you get the idea to be an opportunistic some bitch. To make a Hobbs and Shaw reference.
He tries.
His hat even flies off.
If all their other bullets bounce right off of him, I don't know why he thinks his pistol is going to fare any better. Maybe he could have tried to stick it under the headpiece, above the body armor.
Yeah, jeez, it even sparks blue. Is that how ricochets usually do? They spark blue?
They spark. I don't know if they spark blue. That would depend on the metal, I think. The two metals that are colliding.
Yeah, he could have stuck it in the spine.
Right, exactly. He could have gone.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. He wasn't around there for it to be bouncing off, I'm assuming. Because the two that escaped, or the three that escaped earlier had white hats, two of them, and then one had a green hat. So this guy's just, new to it. He's like, I'm gonna get a promotion. And that was a very PG-13 way for him to get hit in the head with having the hat fly off.
Do we want to name this newbie 10 Rings employee that accidentally kills himself?
Rico.
Rico?
His bullet ricocheted.
There you go. We're going to reference Rico when we can.
Oh, Rico's not coming back.
Yeah, I know, but we're going to reference him whenever we do something stupid, like you almost Rico'd yourself. Like when you stub your toe, you Rico'd yourself.
Gotcha, okay. I was just imagining you saying that I Rico'd myself 17 times every episode, considering how my brain's acting.
Yeah. You've done a good fair amount of Ricoing the past few minutes.
If you're listening at audio, I'm putting a real stink face from Juno on my face. I've kind of been acting like I took a sip of Monster. Alright, but then after Rico, what happened?
Stark makes his way down the cave, right? Does he, I don't even remember, does he make do with more men? No. He makes his way down the cave.
So right after Rico gets ricocheted, he gets out and we see the boss of bosses loading something with a pretty sizable ammunition.
Balderino gets ready to try to...
it just sounds like you're being baldest.
Mean to a villain? I am.
Being mean to someone with a lack of hair. I'm taking it personally. No, I'm not. I'm not, because I'm not actually bald. I won't co-op.
People can call me curly.
Your frustration.
It's like...
I'm proud of you. You don't have any product in your hair.
I mean, I'm not even saying it in a derogatory... Like, people could call me curly. I loaded it with product. It's just that after it air dries, it curls anyways. So, yeah.
It's hot.
I think it's just the way that pomade is after it dries. It's like that. But, anyways...
Like pomade. Palm Wonderful.
The boss, Balderino wasn't that bad, is it?
I think some people who are bald and don't want to be might take issue with the bald.
I apologize if I offended anyone hair follically challenged. Does that mean?
Except for Bruce Willis, because from everything I've gathered, he's a big dick.
A little bit of an egomaniac.
Yeah, he's like a walking version of Liam Neeson's junk. A big dick.
I just wouldn't know what that's like. And so
what? Wait.
I said I just wouldn't know what that's like.
We both have small penises.
I wouldn't know what Liam Neeson's dick looks like.
I've told you. One of his ex, who's like
I probably literally didn't care enough to hold on to that knowledge,
which
everyone
does. Like la 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 la. But she said that I think she was a model. She said his dick is like a Dasani bottle, a 1.5 liter Dasani bottle.
I mean, I hope you didn't tell me, and I wish you didn't tell me that now. So
Yeah, I did tell you before. You'll forget it in a
just
day.
no, thank
fine.
you. Yeah. Well, no. Now that you've reiterated again, it's just whatever, I guess. So Jensen tries to warn Stark. Okay, it's like, hey, and
watch out.
Yeah, the guy fires a rocket or small missile at Tony. Yeah. This is like a semi-rocket. I don't know.
So I get why they do this, but I actually don't like that both of them miss. You know, like it's so close. I get it. I get Tony's especially, but like they're so close. I don't know. Like have the guy miss or have Tony dodge and then have the guy jump behind something when Tony shoots. Just something to have it. Even the first time I watched it, I was like, that's a little repetitive.
Sure.
Shoot a missile close and miss. Shoot a missile close and miss.
It's a shootout, and rockets don't move as fast as bullets. If you've ever gone paintballing, you can dodge paintballs.
I mean, I would love if he had dodged that one, the second shot.
Right.
When Tony's going,
he just misses.
Yeah, he just misses, which is fine. He doesn't have a targeting system. It's his first time shooting it. I get it. But just in such close proximity to a missile having been missed right before. You know? It's just a preference thing for me.
There could be something that I'm missing, but as a director, I would have reshot that. Like, if I saw that and it happened like that, it's like, it didn't even look like he had to move, you know?
Yeah,
so
in terms of being able to reshoot, this was like they were an independent studio and they had a limited amount of money. And literally the week after they wrapped on Iron Man, they went over and filmed The Incredible Hulk. So it was all or nothing. They put up a lot of their properties to a loan to a bank where if they failed and bombed at the box office, they would have given up so many properties, like literally so many of their intellectual properties to pay it back. But luckily it succeeded. So I don't know that they would have had a lot of options to reshoot this, although I will point out that explosion led to extra things of rocks falling down on him. So he gets a little fire from behind and a lot of rocks from above the bad guy. So not only does it look like Jensen was at least shot in the shoulder, but Tony takes a big bag of like what looks like something like mulch and throws it aside. So not only was he possibly shot in the shoulder and fell on some bags of mulch or something like it, then the bad guys were like, you know what? Fuck you. And they threw a big bag of mulch at him.
Honestly, it's probably more likely to be cement mix, which is way heavier. So, yeah.
That's just some bitter shit then.
I've carried
just be like, we've shot you, we're leaving you bleeding, and an extra 100 pounds or whatever on you.
At least 30.
Bitch.
It's like, stay here, pop. Like, we're going to put this bag on you.
If you thought things felt hopeless, just wait till we get Rico and Shay to move this on to you. Shay is the name of his hat. It's really weird. Rico's really strong though, so we call him Rico and Shay because otherwise he'll punch our face in.
They didn't give him the hat to go along with the rest of the club, so he found his own hat and he named it Shay.
Yeah, after Shay, the great revolutionary. We could see him as an idol.
Oh, that's Shay. I was thinking, maybe. It took me too long to connect that.
I think my brain's back and I gave it to Richard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, Shay.
Shay.
So, here we are, and
he says, get up.
Yeah.
You gotta see your family. It's all, stick to the plan. And this was always the plan. You gotta see your family.
When he says this was always the plan, what do you think he meant by that?
I know what he meant by that. What do you think he meant by that?
I think he knew that if it got down to the nitty-gritty like that, he was going to sacrifice himself to help Stark because maybe just for Stark's scientific contribution to the world, he's like, Stark's an important man and he's going to be helping people. Or maybe he saw the kind of man Stark was and he's like, he's going to help the world. Maybe it's worth it to do this.
Like how he saw him, how Stark was when it was down to the wire and when like he was being promised freedom, but he knew better and all that shit. Gotcha. Well, we will get the final answer in the next minute. Notice that these cement bags, if they're cement bags, are from the USA.
Not to be
sold or exchanged. In a close-up of it, it says USA.
Right.
At around 54 seconds.
So we're gonna keep looking. Keep scrubbing
what's
back.
The weight?
50 kg, 110 pounds. It's a heavy bag.
Damn.
Yeah, I was wrong with 30. Let's see if we can see what they had on him.
Yeah, no. He just threw off another bag. when he got to him.
I was just looking for another shot of a bag to see if it said what product it was. It doesn't say there.
Oat rack? Oat rack?
It's something that describes a number, like D-track number, or day track number, or tracking number.
Gotcha.
I don't know. So
We might get a better shot in the next minute.
sure. I'm Richard.
Check out The Minute on Instagram. Give us a review on podcasts. And if it's on YouTube, like and subscribe and check out the other Minute Breakdowns. I'm Brian.
I'm Richard.
No, you already said you're Richard.
Well,
So what's the next line after
I'm
Brian?
completing the outro. So, you've got an army.
We've got a podcast. Yeah, you just fell in love with my beautiful voice. The rest of me, it could come in a better package, but that voice is God's voice. I don't even know what that fucking means. I'm back. His brain's fine now. I'm back to this shit.
I'll press
Go for it.
the red button.